Happy Black History Month. How about that, huh? Huh? Black History Month? February, they give it to us in February, the coldest and the shortest fucking month, which is bullshit. They wouldn't give it to us in July because they think we have a damn parade. That's bullshit, right? Glad I'm here. Valentine's Day also was Friday. That was great. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, Dwayne, they said, what is the secret to a lifelong relationship with a woman? I said, lots and lots of alcohol. That's right. I was thinking butt sex, but I said alcohol. Now, butt sex is good too, but I just said that 3 times in a fucking joke. How about that? All right. But I do like to have fun. I travel all over the country, do comedy. I just got back. My agent sends me to crazy places. He tried to send me to Lynchburg. I was like, don't need the money. But I go to all kind of different places. I got back, I played Vegas. Actually, they sent me out there. I won a contest. They sent me and my wife out there. My girlfriend was pissed. Shut up, she had to stay home with her husband. But listen, it is an honor to play a place like Vegas, but before you go to Vegas, you gotta do little crappy towns like, not Grand Rapids, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking about Ionia. But I do play all over, man. I was at a comedy festival. I went to a place called San Luis Obispo, California. It was awesome. Played this comedy festival. Just one person, cool. All right, anyway. Played this comedy festival. When you do comedy festivals, you gotta do all these different venues. Well, my very first venue I had to do was above an authentic Chinese restaurant. The name of the restaurant was called Me Hang Low. And swear to God, I was like, does a brother own it? And but I knew it was an authentic Chinese restaurant in California when I ordered my noodles downstairs and the lady yelled back in the kitchen, "Uno más número uno, por favor." And that's a thinking joke for you folks, all right? But when I got back to Michigan, my agent sent me to this place, this noodles resort down in Turtle Creek. You guys ever heard of that place? Yeah, you weren't there. Thank God. Listen. But let me tell you something. When you do comedy at a nudist resort, you would think it would be some nice naked there. Nay. There was no nice naked there at all. You would think it'd be like some Pamela Anderson naked? No, there was a lot of Betty White naked up in there. But my agent told me, said, Dwayne, when you do comedy at this nudist resort, you have the choice of either wearing clothes or doing the comedy naked as well. And I was like, nay. I will be wearing clothes because I, too, am much like an authentic Chinese restaurant. Me hang low. Now, I'm 50. But things have been going good, man. Things are going good. I had a good Valentine's Day. Got a chance to hang out with my wife. I don't like her though. She is such a cock blocker. She is, man. I hate her. I mean, I love my wife. I just don't like her. She is such a cock blocker, man. Only time she ever has sex with me, man, is on my birthday or New Year's Eve. She wants to make sure I don't get laid by her or anybody else. But my wife's the type of woman that always comes up with excuses for not having sex. Always, oh, I'm tired, or oh, I got a headache, or oh, I just had surgery, whatever. But the other day, she came up with a doozy. That's right, a black guy just said doozy at the Riverfront Hotel in Grand Rapids. She came up with a doozy. She said, I would have sex with you tonight, but I can't because tomorrow I have an appointment with my gynecologist and I want to be fresh. I'm like, well, damn it, do you have an appointment with your dentist too? Now. Oh, yeah. That's a damn fine good joke. Fuck you people. She's still pissed at me because I bought her a snowblower for Valentine's Day. Shut up, I got tired of watching her shoveling that damn snow. That's what you call leadership at home. Now, I gave her a performance appraisal the other day and told her she's not meeting expectations. Step it the fuck up. All the ladies don't like that joke, but the guys do. That's always good. But I love my wife, man. My wife don't piss me off though, because she's got this little foo-foo dog that I hate. My wife has a 5-pound toy poodle, white with apricot color ears. I hate this little fucker. Let me tell you why. Because she lets the dog sleep in the bed with us, and I don't like that because sometimes in the middle of the night I may not wear a shirt. I feel something licking my nipple. Yeah, it's the dog, okay? And if it's happening up here, it's happening down here. That's all I'm saying. Oh, shut up. I don't like that dog. But he got sick the other day. We had to take him to the doctor. We had to take him to the vet, right? He gets sick. We had to take him to the vet. And the funny thing was, the lady comes out, and she's already examining the dog, and she comes out, and she says, Mrs. Gill, you need to give Cody these little pills.
Yeah, been talking all night long. Okay, but nobody's asked me quietly to be quiet. You just came to me calling me fucking this and this.
Wow. Hey, check this out. There's a show going on up here. I know. But they have been talking the whole night. You guys having fun though, right? Everybody having fun? Everybody having fun? Okay. It would be nice if they would shut up, but anyway, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. I was telling you about this.
I'm sorry that they're assholes.
Okay, yeah, I am too. Yeah, I know. Okay, well, thank you. Thanks for making that announcement. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa. Man, I did not know Grand Rapids was that fucking ghetto. That's okay. I don't know. I had no idea. I'm from Lansing. We do that kind of shit in Lansing. I didn't know this was Detroit West. What the fuck? Hey, just get up, just go off. No, we're fucking leaving. We're walking out. Everybody's watching the picture. We're leaving. What the hell? They not even black. They wasn't even black. What the fuck was that shit all about? Jesus, wasn't black, wasn't Mexican, just straight up white trash. I just don't get it. Holy shit. This ain't even an act. This is some crazy shit. That shit has never happened to me before. I've been doing comedy for 10 years. I have never had a white lady get up and say, fuck this shit, motherfucker. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. This is some bullshit. I was like, is she light-skinned? What the fuck? Oh my God. I can't even get to my clothes right after that shit. She's walking out, motherfucker, got my coat shit. I'm getting the fuck about this bitch. This is some bullshit up in here. They was ghetto as hell. Damn, that's how y'all doing here in this place? Jesus. The worst thing ever happened to me, and I'm gonna get off with this. Like Brian told you, I'm a police officer by day, comic by night, kind of like a superhero. And but the worst thing ever happened to me before, I had a heckler. This guy kept interrupting my show, and after the show, this asshole comes up to me afterwards. He's like, hey, man, you ain't had to talk to me like that, man, you know, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, you ain't had to interrupt my show like that bitch that just walked out. And he said, well, man, we can take this outside. I said, yeah, we can take this outside, but not only will I beat your ass, I will take you to jail. Now, my name is Dwayne Gill. Y'all had a great time. Thank you so much.
Tell by looking at me that I don't date men. I'm what you will call smart. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I am a less likely person to get married. Mostly because I'm gay, needing a reputation of being independent. I will be honest with you. No more beating around the bush. I play softball. Actually, I am gay, unless my grandma's here. And if she is, I am still dating that Canadian fellow, Grandma. Yes, Michael J. Fox. Yes. I think it's really interesting that people think they're being politically correct and think that they're being appropriate and accepting by calling all gay women lesbians. I'll be honest with you, I prefer gay. There aren't exactly a lot of warm fuzzies with the word lesbian. I mean, I don't mind lesbian if the opportunity or the option is lesbian or, you know, abomination. Lesbian's fine then, in that case. But I'll tell you, it's not exactly a warm and engaging name, lesbian. It's about as warm and engaging as the Sochi Olympics. I always think it's interesting that when two women are in a relationship, people always ask, or they want to, who's the man in that relationship? Right? And when I respond to that, I always say, hopefully neither of us, since we're lesbians. That's what a lesbian is, actually. You know, I have lots of friends that often, that are single, that are straight, and they complain all the time about dating in West Michigan. They're like, there are no interesting guys, online dating is exhausting, and I'm sympathetic to a point, and then I say, try being a dyke in West Michigan. I've dated the two people available. And the fact that they're a mother and daughter is really awkward. You know, it's not so bad being a gay. In fact, there are perks. There are perks to being gay. One of the perks, I never, ever get invited to my friends' kids' birthday parties. Thank God. And I'm not quite sure why that is. Maybe it's because there's awkward, there's tension, family members will talk, I'm a pedophile, you know, all of those things. There are other perks. Well, actually, that's the only one. But that's pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty good one. I like to play a game called Gay, Straight, or Fill in the Blank. Right? And there's a variety of ways you can play this. Gay, is she gay? Is she straight? Oh no. She's a distance runner. Or, is he gay? Or is he straight? No, he's European. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Or gay, straight, or vegetarian. I like to do this one with women, gay, straight, or bad dresser. I mean, just because someone's a bad dresser doesn't automatically mean they're a lesbian. You guys know that February is Black History Month, yeah? Right on. Did you know that the gays, we don't have our own month? We don't. People think that, well, June is Pride, and yes, but it's not exactly the Hallmark holiday everybody hopes it would be. It's kind of the Underground Railroad of holidays. No one wants to talk about it. I will tell you, though, in addition to February being Black History Month, this is crazy. It also shares its month with Pet Dental Hygiene Month, right? That shows some respect for the African Americans. And I'm telling you, the gays don't have their own month, but Pet Dental Hygiene does? Let me be honest with you, and I'll finish with this. I believe very sincerely that one day very soon, everybody's gonna get to be with who they want. I believe very soon that we're going to be able to love who we want. We're going to be able to kiss who we want. We're going to be able to have sex with who we want. And it won't just be called college. Good night, everybody. I'm Katie Palomino. Thank you.
I'm starting to gain some weight, I realized, drinking. I just turned 21, so I put on a couple pounds. So it's harder for me to meet women. So I decided to join some online dating websites. And I joined two right off the bat. The first one was blackpeoplemeet.com. And for some reason, I got kicked off in less than 3 hours. In my description, all I put is I wanted a strong, independent black woman, like Oprah. And I guess they can't solve all my problems. The second website I used was farmersonly.com. And I'm just not willing to fuck my cousin. I finally found one website. It's called OkCupid. It is full of fat girls, so I thought I'd be able to get laid that way. Because I think fat girls want a swinging dick with them. So, in my description with that, it was like, admit one private thing that you're willing to tell people. And I simply wrote, trimming your pubic hair has nothing to do with self-creativity, but the illusion of added length. And the only responses I got back was that I was a pervert, and that's not true. I like to keep it clean, ladies. And I am single, and I will give you my number. So it must be really tough for fat, ugly girls in high school. Especially when you sneeze, because I don't think anyone's gonna bless you. But when the really pretty girl in class, that wasn't rude, that's just true. But when the one really pretty girl sneezes, everyone wants to bless her. The teacher blesses her, all the classmates bless her, the class hamster blesses her, President Obama blesses her, Jesus resurrects and blesses her, and Kanye West blesses himself. Thank you guys very much.
Closing ceremonies tonight. Actually had the opportunity to do that, but then it was like, wow, I could drive 2 hours and do 5 minutes at Sunday Funnies, so yeah, here I am. Wouldn't catch me in Sochi, Russia now anyways, because I know it's going to come as a shock to you, and thanks to Katie for making me look really femme, but I'm a lesbian too. Seriously, Katie, this is the femmest I've looked in a long time. Yeah, it's not a safe time for us gays to be in Sochi, Russia right now. It's actually, the thought of going there is scarier than my coming out experience, which was pretty scary. The stereotypes actually had me fairly freaked out when I realized I was a lesbian. I got so worried about the stereotypes that I actually went out to the garage and closed the door and turned on the car. Engine timing was off. I had to get out, change the spark plugs. And I don't think my parents were shocked though when I came out to them, because they named me Leslie Ann. You change one letter. Lesbian, yeah, great. Thanks, Mom. Yeah. I'll tell you who was shocked though, my older brother was shocked, because when I was growing up, everyone compared me to him. They thought I walked just like him. They were like, oh my God, you walk just like Stuart. And Stuart, my brother, was 6'4", 240, and an ex-Marine, and I was a 12-year-old girl. Great. So I was so embarrassed by it. It was just got so bad that I went into therapy over it. And while I was in therapy dealing with issues is when I realized that I was a lesbian. And actually, the sad part about the story is then my brother ended up in therapy trying to deal with the fact that he walks like a dyke. So it goes around, comes around. Another thing I had to deal with, actually starting to sound like I'm in therapy again. So then the next thing I have to deal with, I've dealt with my weight my entire life. I've struggled with my weight, and I'm happy to say that I'm in a losing pattern again. Thank God. I've lost about 20 pounds, so I'm pretty happy about that. Thank you. It's really hard. It's a struggle to find a diet that is perfect for you. I mean, I've tried everything. I've counted points, I've counted carbs, I've counted calories. But now I am on the diet that is perfect for me, because I am doing nothing but eating Jenny Craig. I just wait for the second wave, like he goes, oh, It's actually why I don't wear makeup, because I couldn't possibly have Mary Kay and Jenny Craig on my face at the same time. Way too much going on there. I am concerned about my health, though. I'm very concerned. Let me tell you why. See, about 2 years ago, this really strange phenomena started to happen to my sister and I. My sister is 67. I am 56, so that makes her 11 years older than me, for those of you who are math challenged. That's not a big deal in and of itself, but what happened was about 2 years ago, we started getting these two questions whenever we were out together. We would get one of two questions. They would either say, "Oh, are you two twins?" In which case I would say, "Fuck you." Yeah. Or they would say to me, "Oh, is that your mother?" In which case my sister would say, "Fuck you." But we had fun with it. We were like keeping track of who should be offended the most, keeping score, and then all of a sudden, it's all fun and games until one of you has a stroke. And yes, yeah, my sister had a stroke in June, and she's doing fine now. So, but I took her to one of her appointments right after her stroke, after she got out of the hospital, and honest to God, the nurse said, "Are you two twins?" And I thought, "Are you sitting me?" I think my sister, don't worry, she's not offended by the joke. I told her, she thought it was hilarious. I told her, she heard me perform for the first time, she went, "That's my time, Leslie and Thompson, thanks a lot."
So I wrote a rap for you guys. So, wow, yes. So could you just give me a second to get in my rap persona? Sup, bitches and hoes. So I wrote a parody to Eminem's song "Lose Yourself." It's about a pretty big milestone in everyone's life. So if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, load is ready. He's 23 and finally ready to lose his virginity. He practices on this doll that he bought named Betty. He googled it, he needs to keep his rhythm steady, but something's wrong. Nobody has taught him how to roll a Trojan on. He popped a hole in it now, he's panicking now. He can only pull out now. He pulls in, then out, it's already over, but how? What? It's already over? Just to be clear, it's about a friend's first time sexual experience. Nothing to do with mine. Alright, let's get out of this persona. Alright, so I was made fun of a lot for having freckles when I was young. My mom used to tell me, "Michael, freckles are actually like angel kisses, and the angels love you so much they just want to kiss you all over." As a depressed 17-year-old, I was willing to believe in anything. So one morning, I go to the bathroom, pull out the Great White, that's the name for my penis, and I noticed a freckle right on the tip. All I remember thinking was, I hope it was a girl. So, I'm really glad I got made fun of a lot for having freckles when I was young. It got me to become very witty at comebacks. So can I get someone to yell, "Hey, freckle face," or something?
Hey, freckle face!
Hey! Fuck you! So, I like to keep hand warmers in my pockets at all times. So if I'm ever mugged, I can yell, "Hey, back up! I'm packing heat!" So, I used to think my house was haunted. Someone kept adding raisins to my cornflakes every morning. I thought, okay, maybe this ghost just has a really good sense of humor. No, I've been eating rat shit for the past 6 months. So my friends are into really hard drugs like crack, heroin, and listening to Kesha. And I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but I want to fit in with them. So I succumbed to peer pressure and actually brought my own cocktail of pills to a party and had the worst time of my life. I actually ended up ODing on the pills. Granted, they were from my grandparents' medicine cabinet, and I found out they had a major deficiency in fiber. I was in the bathroom all night hating myself for what I did. I'm never going to do hard drugs ever again. So, I recently graduated with a bachelor's degree in psychology. No. It's about as worthless as a single stuffed Oreo. And I'm trying to find a job. It's been tough, but perseverance has got me through. New job, new beginnings. I now give out samples at Costco. It's great. A funny story happened. I heard this lady yelling, "Beef jerky, get your beef jerky here!" And I love beef jerky, so I went to the back of the store, and to my surprise, she was not giving out the beef jerky I had in mind. She was giving out hand jobs. The guy next to her was giving out his own brand of muscle milk.
This is a sad statistic. 1 in 4 children in the U.S. are overweight. And 3 out of 4 children in the U.S. will let them know. 1 out of 5 children in the U.S. are facing hunger. It's the same one child from the previous joke, because they're always hungry. Because they're fat. That's a mean thing to clap for, 2 people. Like, wow, fat kids, yeah. Give it up for the fats. I don't really have room to talk, though. Last week I ate a whole box of Girl Scout cookies. But in my defense, I thought I'd gain all the traits listed on the side of the box. You know, character, compassion, planning, I have none of those things still. I think it's a sin to be fat, though. So if you've heard the gospel of Led Zeppelin, you know there's a stairway to get to heaven. Sorry I had to find out this way. But let that be motivation for you to work out. The last trek to get to heaven is just a stairway. I've been trying to, like, get in shape to not be this. And I've been doing 10 sit-ups each morning. That's where I, like, I wake up and immediately go back to sleep. So I'm not a morning person. I'm completely useless before I've had my coffee, and then afterwards, it's totally useless. Oh, don't mind me. This is actually directions on how to do something else besides stand-up. I take showers in the morning. It's a dumb transition, but... And I use soap on a rope, and that's also why I have a really clean neck. I'm saying I hang myself, ladies and gentlemen, in the shower. Oh, you don't know me. You shouldn't for that. Here's another shower joke. I use a special towel when I dry my junk. It's my roommate's towel. Here's another joke about my dick. My dick is like a small business, up and coming. Maybe I'm the stupid one, not the crowd. It's probably me. So, back to Girl Scouts. I like Girl Scouts more than Boy Scouts because Boy Scouts sell popcorn, which is definitely shittier than cookies. But I guess that's why Boy Scouts have to learn survival skills, because they're just selling shit.
I'm okay with other people talking my weight. I'm just sick of the Meijer checkout line doing it too. Like every time I go check out my food, I put through the self-checkout, and then the coupons come out, and it's like, hey, by the way, half off shoes, free vegetables, and a personal trainer. I get mad until the 4th one comes out and it's pizza rolls. I'm like, alright, you're alright. I get the message. It's kind of a miracle I have a girlfriend at the moment because of this. Like, there's no such thing as, like, lady chubby chasers. It's not a thing. There's no girl at a bar be like, you know what, I love marine life and that whale. Like, that doesn't happen. Or no one's like, you know what, he reminds me of my beanbag chair. I've always wanted to have sex with it. It just doesn't happen. And my girlfriend supports me in losing weight. She just hopes I don't lose weight in my hands. I hold that longer than usual because too many people are disgusting. You don't have to think about it. You just need to be like, oh, it exists. I'm done.